what was the inspiration for the staff today? I've done it once a year pretty much for my entire college career, and I decided that this is the game to do it.
What was the initial reaction from your teammates when you came out with it?
Pretty much speechless when I came into the building, but they all kind of just stared at me for a second and laughed. My favorite reaction was just going, always the guys like Dunker. He was talking to me for like a good 5 minutes, and then he's like, "Holy cow! Wait, what you do to your face?" So it's like sometimes it took a little bit, but it's always fun.
Mark, this was your first and only Floyd of Rosedale game. What's your overall, besides the obvious, the main thing is you won and you're happy about it, of course, but just generally speaking, how does it feel to be part of such a great rivalry?
Yeah, it was great. It was a great overall team win today. We really wanted to get after them. We were talking, it didn't have to be close today. We felt confident coming into this game. Obviously, we scored on defense, scored on special teams, scored on offense. So, that's just great complementary football that we've been playing a lot recently. And for it to happen in a rivalry game like this, it was a great feeling.
You talked about wanting to start fast, but you guys came right out of the gates with that sort of scripted drive that you've been trying to piece together for the last few weeks. I guess how gratifying was it for you and the offense to just kind of do what you set out to do?
Yeah, it was great. That's what we've been preaching. We talked about as a program in September, we want to be good. We want to get better in October. We want to be our best in November. So I feel like we got better today. We've been playing better all October. This was a great start to start a game. Start a game fast, start up 7-0, and that's kind of the good part about taking the ball first. You kind of you can get to play with the lead right off the bat. So
the touchdown pass, that's your first touchdown pass since UMass. How did it feel to get that, and what did you see on the play?
It felt good, kind of just get the monkey off the back a little bit. But we're still scoring touchdowns. All rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns. It's all 6 points. So it felt good. It was a great opportunity to give it to Reese. Got him against one of our former teammates out there, so it was kind of good to get it against him. And I was happy for Reese out there.
You mentioned that you and Reese have been making those kinds of plays all during camp. You just hadn't had an opportunity to show it yet. How good did it feel to be actually able to show it off in front of fans?
Yeah, it was great. And whenever Reese is out there, I want to try and get him the ball as much as possible, get him one-on-one opportunities. We had a couple other ones that are dialed up, but they just didn't end up going the right coverage. There's a lot of RPOs, but they ended up just playing softer on us. So we had to hand the ball off. But when you have a guy like that can go up and make plays, it really helps you out on offense.
You've been on, obviously, a lot of winning college football teams. Do you feel like the same kind of thing is happening here that happened on the previous 4 you were on?
Yeah, I do. And there's a couple of the other teams that I've been on that we lost early in the season, and we were able to rally off of that. We were able to get better every single week, continue to improve, get closer as a team maybe because of those losses. I feel like this has been a really great sign of our offense, our team, our special teams defense. And then what's also great in that locker room, we had a lot of fun in there, but we all feel like we could have done better. Our offense was not hot in the second half. We could have done a lot better there. We just feel like there's so much more room to improve, and the guys are still hungry, which has been a part of every winning team that I've been on in the past, so it's really cool to see.
You talked about in the last 3 weeks in this stretch from bye week 1 to 2 to go 3-0, and Hammer going 3-0. Knowing you guys have done that, how excited is this group for what's to come after the second bye week?
Yeah, and that's what our goal was, to go 3-0 during this section of games. And what's great is that we have everything we want still in front of us, and we just got to go out there and take it. We got a great bye week ahead of us. Get healthy, rest up, start continuing to improve on that side of things. Improvement week, and I'm excited for what we got for the rest of the season.
You've now spent a good 3/4 of a calendar year with Tim Lester. What are your just kind of overall impressions of what it's been like to work with him?
Yeah, I mean, I love him as a coach. He's an awesome dude. He brings a ton of energy to the room. He brings a ton of energy just on the mics when we're talking out on the field. And to have a guy that brings the energy, knows so much about football, it makes it really fun to go out there and play for a guy like that. He's taught me a lot. He's been teaching me a lot just about watching film, what to see out there. And I like how he always tries to preach just playing aggressive, playing to go win, and not ever trying to be conservative.
What do you think of the trajectory of this team right now and the way you've played, where it seemingly collectively as a team have gotten better each and every week, no matter who the opponent is?
Yeah, I feel great. And kind of what I mentioned earlier is even though we won 41-3 today, all of us in there can look back at the film and be like, we missed on that one. We got to execute better on this series. We could have done better here and made that game even a bigger blowout. And to have that kind of want to stay hungry, the want to get better, even when we have a 41-3 win, that's exactly what you want in a football team, and that's the reason why we could continue to improve each week.
What do you feel like?
South Dakota State teams you're thinking of when you talked about like an early loss that fueled you guys later? This one, the 2022.
Yeah, actually the 2022 one, that was a tough loss to come out, and we were expecting to have a high-powered offense going into that year, a great defense, and they played great in that game, but to be able to bounce back, we had a couple rough games to start off the year as well, and to be able to continue to get improved throughout that entire season, that's exactly what we did. And once it was November, December, we were playing at all Pistons running, and we were playing great. So.
What do you feel like just the passing game allowed you guys to get in a rhythm today?
Yeah, I felt like we had a great first half. We were getting the ball to our playmakers. I mean, starting off the game, just getting the ball to Weege. As many times as we can do that, he's always a dynamic player. He had a punt return today. The screen he ended up running, and I think he had a couple other ones too. But whenever we can just kind of get the ball rolling a little bit in that passing game, start to take shots downfield, it really starts to open up all the different levels of the field. I wish we would have played a little bit better. I should have executed a little bit better in the second half. We kind of have to get back to the film room, see what I could have done better, see what the receivers could have changed maybe a little bit. But I really liked the rhythm that we had in the first half, taking shots, running when we needed to, and basically making them guard the entire field, which is what we want to do as an offense.